here with Goldsmith with Push Brokers, and today I want to talk to you about the 5 B's of speaking and presentation. Oftentimes after I give a speech or I give a presentation, I'm asked, how is it that I am able to speak so naturally? And let me tell you, it's definitely taken some practice, and it's definitely, I've learned some things along the way. I feel personally that I can improve in a lot of areas, but I have identified 5 things that I feel that have helped me become a better speaker and a better presenter. And the first one is be authentic. I learned very quickly in my career that I have to be myself. I cannot be like anybody else. I have to be original. I have to play off of my own traits, off of my own abilities. I cannot be like anybody else. When I first started out preaching in ministry, I tried to do the hacking, or in the charismatic world they call it hacking. Once I'd done that for a while, I realized very quickly that that was not my thing. So most of the sermons that I gave, I ended up teaching more than I did preaching. And that fit me very well, because I would oftentimes have people come to me afterwards and say, you know, I was very encouraged, or I was very motivated by your teaching more than your preaching. So be authentic, be yourself, be original. The second one is going to be passionate. I've found that in my career and in my speaking engagements, when I'm more passionate about the subject matter, I tend to be more comfortable. And when I'm more comfortable, I tend to be more confident. And confident automatically helps you speak better and deliver your message more clearly. I'm very passionate about vision and setting goals. So when I speak about vision or goal setting, it's something that I don't have to really practice on or worry about. It comes out naturally. But if you were to try to get me to speak on quantum theory or statistic algorithms or something like that, I'm telling you, I would crash very quickly. But you have to be passionate about what you're speaking about. Otherwise, you'll be stumbling, or you'll try to figure out a way to communicate something really that you're not really passionate about, or something that you might not even have an interest in. The third one is going to be informed. You have to know what you're talking about. People will be able to tell very quickly whether you are informed or whether you are misinformed. And a lot of this comes through personal research. You have to study your craft. You have to study the subject matter in which you're going to be talking about, or whether you're going to be presenting. You can't fake it till you make it. I often say that if you try to fake it, you won't make it. And if you try to wing it, people that are in the audience who may have more education than you, or people that may have more knowledge on the subject matter than you, they'll be able to determine very quickly whether you're professional or whether you know what you're talking about. So be informed, study, go find out, research, give yourself knowledge on the subject matter, so that when you get ready to deliver that message, you'll be able to have more credibility. The next one is be prepared. Now, being informed and being prepared can relate to each other, but they're very, very different in the fact that you can be informed, you can know your stuff, you can know exactly what the information is, but you can still not be prepared to make the delivery. So here's a couple of ways that you can prepare yourself to make the delivery. The first one is get rest. Make sure that you're rested the night before, so that you're not there and you're not looking tired or looking groggy. You're energetic, you're motivated, you have a lot of energy, and you're able to display that and show that to the audience whenever you give your speech. The second one is practice your speech, or practice your delivery. Sometimes people use the mirror, or they'll stand in front of a mirror, or they'll record themselves to listen to their delivery before they have the actual engagement. I have the awesome opportunity to give my delivery or pitch my speech to my wife, because I know that if nobody else is going to be real with me, my wife is going to be real with me. She's going to tell me when I need to improve, or when something is not right on point. So I oftentimes use my wife to practice my speeches. So whatever it takes, I encourage you to practice your speech or practice your delivery before the actual engagement. And the last one is be open. And so be open to what? Well, you have to be open to constructive criticism. Yes, I said it. You have to be open to constructive criticism. And I don't care who you are. I don't care how long you've been doing or you've been speaking or giving presentations. You're always going to have your critics. And oftentimes, we ourselves are our own worst critics. But a lot of times, even though we're our worst critics, we're not honest with ourselves when it comes to our delivery or our presentation. So if you have someone come to you and give you advice on how to improve, take that advice, capitalize on it, make it better, and go and win another speech or win another presentation. All right. So let me go over those 5 things again. The first one is be authentic, be yourself. Second, be passionate. Love what you're talking about. Have an interest in it. At least have an interest in what you're talking about. The third one is be informed. Study, research, know your stuff before you deliver it. Be prepared. Get rest. Get yourself ready by practicing your speech. And lastly, be open to constructive criticism. I promise you it'll make you a better person. I promise you to make you a better speaker and a better presenter. So once again, this is Jeremy Goldsmith with Push Brokers, and I hope you have a blessed day.